How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Valheim. For today, we are building on the base. So in the last video, we kind of took a break from building, went up to the snow mountains, played with the golems, got some crystal, and made some glass. Looks fantastic, dude. Really like how it turned out on the front of the base. Now, in between videos, did quite a bit of work, got some more of the crystal farmed up, got all of our storage finally built. Everything is over here, and the old base, totally gone. So nice seeing that thing gone. We've been living in it ever since we started this series, and it's a lot of stuff, man. I did not realize we had so much junk in there that had to be moved over. Now, the storage will kind of change up where everything is individually, but for the most part, the storage is kind of set, and that should be enough, probably to the end. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff with the Mistlands, the plains, and then I have no idea about Ashlands because I've never been there, so it might need to expand some. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I got the center of the base kind of marked out here. Now, that's going to be for our fire pit, and it'll go all the way to the roof. And by the fire pit, I'm talking about the hearth. This one right here. And what we'll end up doing is probably receding this down into the ground some, because don't forget we are built up on like 1.5 blocks. So got some room to the ground, and then a little bit ways down before the water hits from the water line. So I'm hoping we can recede it down a little bit, put some stairs around, have the stone go all the way to the top, and use that for part of our cooking. And then the balcony for the inside will probably start right about here. And then not sure if it wants to span the whole base, or maybe just part of it. We'll see, man. We'll see. Over on this side, we're going to have a doorway. And that'll lead out here to our portal room. That's something that kind of bugs me. And I'm going to bring it up, so hopefully it'll bug you too. It's so close, but it's not exactly centered. It needs to go back just a little bit, the whole base, to be just in line with these. If I would have started the base build off of the back wall, it would have been perfect, man. Dude, so close yet so far. But it's fine, dude. It's fine. We'll have a door here coming outside. And we'll have another door over here on this side going out. And that'll be where our forges are and all of our outdoor stuff over here. Might have another small garden. We'll kind of see, man. All depends. We'll see. We'll see. I want to do a little bit of remodeling before we get started for the day. So as you can see, this is solid over here instead of being fully open. I think I want to change this around too and make it solid. That way, the open part is kind of the focal point for the most part, right? The whole base won't be open. Now, normally I do this kind of base build in my single player, and I was trying something different with the wood down here on the walls. I don't like it, man. I usually use the stone blocks, so we will be changing that out today. Have wood up here, stone down here. I'll have some custom windows done with the stone, some core wood, and some glass. So it should look all right, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll start off in here, though. The bracing that we got up here is just for looks, and it's kind of too long, man. I don't know. I think I want to make it shorter. So let's grab a little bit of the core wood. Half a stack should be fine. And speaking of wood, dude, we got so much extra wood from that old base. We got all the core wood here. We got all the normal wood, 3 rows of it over there. And then I just had to farm up a little bit of the fine wood. We might have enough for our build here. Maybe not. But dude, so much wood in that little base that we had. Didn't realize it was that much. So what I want to do up here is remove these. We've got the long one and a short one. All we want to do is flip those around. And do a short one on the inside. Long one on the outside. We can do the 45 degree. And clip them in like this. Again, it's just for looks, for bracing. If we would have left it like we had it originally, it would like stretch halfway across here. And just looked awkward. Like that, looks a ton better, man. So we'll change all 3 of these out. And then start dismantling that part of the wood. We are leaving this here for the glass. So we kind of build around it. See how that works out. Not sure if we want glass in the windows on the front here. Or just leave that as glass. We'll kind of do testing with both. Let me get these changed around first. And we will continue. It's going to be a ton of building for the day, man. So much to get done. Alright, so putting up the last 2 banners. And this part sorted. There we go, man. There we go. Looks a ton better. Looks a lot better, man. More space up here in the roof. And not so crowded. So, let's start over here. Grab a small amount of wood. Let's take a whole stack. Did not mean to push that. It happens. At least we are protected here at base. Let's remove some of this stuff too. The main thing I didn't like about the front here was the windows. Look kind of awkward, man. A little bit weird. Remove those. And then simply just put some of these up. 45, 45, and then some 26. Might need to build some scaffolding. Oh, we can reach it. There we go. Super simple for that part. So I'm kind of worried about the stone on the front and the sides because the storage is set up over here. And it goes almost all the way to the back wall. Now, if the stone kind of cuts off part of this, and we can still access the chest, not a big deal. I'm just not too sure how that's going to work out. We'll see, man. We'll see. Let's start on this side over here. Because it is empty. And all we're removing is the bottom part right here. There we go. Remove some of this as well. And that'll be enough to get us started. Need some food. We are full. Let's get some stone. Put back the... Oh, you know what? We need this for the lights. Both of them did break when I was taking them down. There we go. Alright, so... we want... this. We'll start in this corner. Too high. Do some of the short walls. And that'll tie this in to that. And then we want some of the blocks. Now for the window itself, we're using these, the archways. And the thing is, it has to be attached to the stone for it to actually clip in, you know? Zoom back in. We can do it up here. Nope. Has to be in the center. Well, that's kind of weird. It's going to be too tall there. That'll work. Let's do this right here. And then one more on the side. Actually, we don't need this here at all. That'll be even better. We'll take some of these for the top. And that'll be our front window. Now again, not sure if we'll do glass in here. It might look kind of weird. Now for the frame itself, don't forget the glass. All you can do on those is the one on the side. You got to have it in packs of 2. You can't span it out anymore. It has to clip to a structure on the side. You can't clip glass to glass and have it free float. Super weird. Not sure why, but that's how the game is. Now for this, let's get a piece of cordwood. Oh, you know what? I want to center it, so we have to start off with a normal beam. So from right there in the middle, straight down. Right? That'll get replaced with cordwood here in a second. Let's do this here. Remove those. Replace it with this. Hold down shift so it doesn't clip. That way it goes all the way down to the base, right? Otherwise we'll have a gap right down there. And that'll be our frame. So, let's grab some glass. Is it nighttime already? And we'll see how it looks putting some glass in here. 2 pieces on each side if we got enough. If it looks too much, we'll just kind of remove it and maybe do a small piece of wood across here as another frame. Don't be weird. Doesn't work with the selector. There we go. We could do one more up there. You can't really see that little crack, though. That'll save us on one piece of glass. There we go. Don't run off the side, man. It's a long swim around, just saying. Might be too much glass. It is centered, though, so there is that. Let's try this side over here real quick. I might have problems with the storage, too. We're trying to put the stone wall here. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? Oh, that's gonna suck, dude. That's gonna have the beam right in the middle of the glass window. We're gonna try it, though. We'll see. I can always move storage if we have to. It doesn't have to be right here at the front of the base. A little bit more stone. And then this. 100%. Ah, dude, 100%. That's got to move. Ah, that sucks, dude. So this whole side here will just move down. Now, what I'm thinking, too... The way I thought about doing this is removing all of the wood, right? And putting in windows. Now, for the side ones, we probably won't use glass. We'll just leave them open. So the plan is to have nothing here, right? Kind of leave it open. Our first set of workbenches, which will be the normal one like this right here. All of the upgrades will be down below, and then some on the side. Have a window, same design as that, right here. And then we'll have the next set. We'll have a forge here, and then we'll have a window. Then we'll have the Mistlands forge right here. And then we'll have the door going outside. That should work, I think. Now for the windows on this side, I was thinking about just mirroring it over here, which means all that storage will have to get moved. So we would have nothing, storage, nothing, storage, nothing, storage. Same amount of storage spaces, just all move down here. Oh, that kind of sucks, dude. I wouldn't have built them like this if I would have thought about that. It is nighttime. Eat some food. We'll take a nap. Let me move storage. I'll get that side done and get it mirrored just like this. We'll kind of continue. That's what we'll do. We'll just mirror storage. Everywhere that there's going to be a workbench, we'll do a block of storage. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. I got a lot to do, and I will see you in about 2 in-game days. It's gonna take forever, dude. All right, man. So it is the next day. Actually, it's like 2 days later, but got quite a bit done. All the way to the back is done on the walls. So let's start up here. Went ahead with the storage. Did like we talked about. Removed the block that was here and the one that was there. Installed some windows. Now the problem is we had 4 sets of storage, right? 4 blocks. With this, we are going to have one more set right here. Probably. Now the problem with that is it's a lot less storage than what we had. Right? 1 full block is missing. Now what we can do to kind of offset that is 2 different things. One, we can put some storage on top. There is room for 1 more row. Just remove the false wall and then kind of extend the storage up. Then we got the full, like, floor-to-ceiling storage. Kind of looks neat, man. Might do that. And then the other option is, like, right here, put down some more storage and do all of our food over here. Might do that, too. We got our doorway right here, right? Coming out to where our forges will be. We got the doorway over here that'll go out to where our portal room is. Now, both of these doors are going to have a small little porch out front. Maybe 1 or 2 blocks wide, or deep. And then have a small roof going over it. So that should look pretty good. And then I'm not too sure about the backside. Might do the same, might not. Now what I'm thinking is, we do have the indoor balcony, right? Instead of doing it the whole width at the base, we'll probably stop it right about here, right? That'll put it in line with this, and do it over on this side. And then over here we'll have our door, of course, going out. And it might do the kitchen. I don't know if we're going to have a wall here on the inside. we'll have our kitchen stuff right here. Maybe we'll do the storage for the kitchen over there. We'll see. We'll see. Then we got room over here for the other crafting station. We'll move the forge right here once we move the bed. And then put in the hearth here for our cooking and stuff. So that should work there. I'm kind of nervous about this because blocks, even the stone, you can only go so high, right? Before you can't go any higher. Now, I'm hoping to use some of these. They have a higher structural integrity than the core wood and stuff like that. So attaching that to the sides might allow us to build up higher. Not too sure, not too sure. Want to get that done in this video if we can. So just wanted to bring it back, kind of show you where we're at in life. I'm not sure if we're going to do glass on these windows. We might. The thing is, we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We need 20 of the crystals for one full window. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 80 more on the crystal. We don't have that now. Maybe once we get that later on, we'll go ahead and do that. We are going to have some probably windows in the back too. So probably need close to 150, maybe 160 on the crystals. I mean, for now, looks fairly well having it open, right? Now for the sides. Guy gets hungry. For the sides here, it does kind of stick in with the storage into the wall, but it doesn't show on the back side. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's fine, right? The end caps right here, went ahead and used the 1x1s, these. I looked at doing some of the stone pillars, right? But the problem is they stick out. And that would kind of block off part of our window there. Looks super, super awkward. So best thing to use is going to be the 1x1s. I mean, it's not too bad. Does the job. Has it kind of open. Did our border up here with just the normal ones. Kind of capped this off too. Kind of gives it a little bit of a seam. And we are doing that up here too around this. We'll just wait until we're actually done with the full roof and then cap it all off. Make it look nice, you know. Once we get all of the tar wood, it's going to be all up along here anyways. And it'll look fantastic, man. It'll look super, super nice. All right, so I'm going to get the roof on all the way to the back. We will leave the back part open because I do want a small little balcony heading out on the back side. Just for looks, you know. And not sure how to do it, but I'll get the roof on. We'll come back. We'll build the hearth. And that'll probably be it for this video. I need to move all of our storage back in. I'm not sure, man. What do you think? Should we put another block of storage right here? Or just leave it open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 6 rows. If we go up one more. It might work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So much to do. So little time, man. I'm excited. You ready to see it? It's all done. Not too bad, dude. Not too bad, man. Very, very large base. But it's also small at the same time. So, doing this, right? I started thinking, do we want to have this right here? This is where the hearth is going to be, right? The thing is, it's going to be right here where our beam is. Now, we could move it up or back some. If we move it up, I'd like to have it in between these two. And I was thinking we might do some science here real quick and see, because I wanted to dip down, right? Go under the floor some, kind of recede it in. We might do it right here in front of the doorways. Might kind of work out. Let's repair our hammer. And actually we can move this back too. Let's move the bed out of the way some. So we definitely want to do the bed first. Just in case, man. We'll put it right here by storage. Should be fine. And let's put our other crafting station back. It will be going right here and living there for the time being. Move this up some. It was kind of in the wall. Alright, so those are kind of set. So if we put it in the floor, remove these, and it would just be 3 sides would dip down, right? There, and here. It kind of works out having it back further here because that will be our kitchen, and we'll be doing some of our cooking right here in this. Now for the actual hearth itself, extend out 2 more there, 2 more here, actually 3. and 2 on the sides. Place it on these. We'll have stairs there. And there. Need some more stone. This might not work like I'm thinking. Good possibility, but figure it out. If not, it can always go on top of the blocks too, right? Doesn't have to be receded. Just thought it kind of looked cool having it receded down in. What do we need for it, though? Is there a reason to have it receded down in? Not really, right? Have it maybe towards the back here? Let's try to get a center. I don't have a stone cutter right here. I'm kind of out of range of it. I think right there. Let's remove this. It's bugging me. Regardless, it doesn't need to be there. So we come in. We got this. Get warm by the fire. This side will have kind of blocked off. Not sure what we'll put here. We could drop it down in 2 with stairs. We would need to center it. And then what I plan on doing for the chimney is... I was thinking some of these going up. We could do it on the sides here. Build it straight up. The problem with this is once we go up one more, I was wanting to set up the things like that. Stone and the stone cutter. Let's move a stone cutter because that is super bugging me. Not being in range. So if we do that, and do this, not that one. I mean, that kind of works, really. Now, again, once we get some of the tar wood, there's some parts I want to put on here. It's a corner piece, right? And as a little piece goes up, I think about maybe 1 or 2 high, and it comes out and has some nice lattice work in between. I want to put that on here once we get it unlocked, but for now, this might work like this. Let's try it and see. If we like it, great. If not, not a big deal. It kind of puts us in a small spot over here. That's not too big. We've got... What else has to be on the fire? This. Has to be there as well. And then we got this to go over the top. Will all that look too cluttered right here? Probably not, right? Alright. Let's finish building it. We'll see. Like I said, if it works, great. If not, it's all part of building on camera. Figuring stuff out, you know? Now what we could do, too... Oh, we have to get some of the lattice work stuff on the side here. We could do that all the way up. The tar wood lattice. Looks pretty cool, really. Alright, so that's kind of done there. Let's do... scaffolding. To get up top. So that's the main part of the fire. If we wanted to... Actually, do we need to bring it in? That corner is on the side. I don't know what to do here. To attach this to the roof. If we have our indoor balcony over here, right? That's going to be with this regardless. We can block this off with some railings. We need wood. Dude, we are at everything in the world trying to build today. Did use quite a bit of the wood, though, doing the roof. So that's kind of nice. Oh, yeah. That's how it looks from the outside. It's not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Now, the top part will stay the same. I'm trying to get this smoke to go up into that so that we don't have to worry about totally redoing the roof. Just kind of floor this in. And then I planned on the kitchen ending like right here anyways. Which will be at the edge of this. We can do railing right there. Leave this open. And the thing is, how do we get up here? Where are we going to have stairs at? We come up from here. It's not going to be high enough. It would have to actually curve in. And that messes up where my kitchen would be. I don't want to block this off. I kind of want it to be open. We could do the steep steps. I really hate these, though, going up and down. But it works, right? Do maybe 2 sets. A little bit wider. I hate those steps. I don't know, I have to bounce, man. The bouncing is so annoying with these. Railing, be able to see outside. Railing, and then this will have a slight overhang. Maybe just right here in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right there is going to be the middle. Do we want it to be wood? Probably. And these need to get offset to get them in line. There we go. We can take this. Do that. And then a block. And that'll kind of seal this up. Make it look pretty nice. Why did that break? Anyways, we can fix that when we do the landscaping. Alright, so that's done there. That could be for the fire, right? Kitchen under here. Because we do have some things like the oven that needs a vent going outside. That'll work out having it right here. Maybe we can do our storage for food in this corner here. Let's get some wood up right here just for a quick railing. See how it is. Again, not sure if we're going to leave it like this. It's all part of testing. And these will also get changed out with the tar wood. So I say, man, the Plains has a lot of stuff with the tar that I need for the build. And then for this... Nope, let's leave it like we had it. One, two, three. That's the middle one. Get rid of that one. And that'll extend out for our overhang. Easy. Fill it in with these. Extend our railing. Safety first, just saying. Actually, you know what? With having this out longer, let's extend it by 2. And do it like that. We need to figure out the chimney now. We got a short one, right? We do. There we go. It's a little bit off. It'll be fine, dude. It'll be fine. I know it's going to bug me, but we'll deal with it. Because we got a weird part right here, too. How that is. That kind of sucks. We'll just do that. Alright. That's good for the moment. How do we want to do this? We could do stone. Build it in. We could also use some of the roof tiles. Bring this in. Place one of these right here. We don't want the smoke getting out is the main thing. And then have it go narrow all the way up with the stone. It's gonna look weird, isn't it? Why is that off? That's kind of weird. So once we get, again, the tar wood from the plains, right here, we can do lattice all the way up on that and this. And then it can kind of be open, but close in at the same time, right? Even though the lattice has openings, it's still a solid block for the most part. So the stone, you can't go very high, because we kind of hit the limit to where it starts turning really, really red. So let's do this. And we'll do that all the way up. Right to there. Now, temporarily, until we get motor beat and get to the plains, what we'll do is probably just use some regular walls on the sides. Actually, you know what? The smoke will hit that and go up. Well, let's do it properly. Let's do it properly like this. Not like that. That way it goes into the ceiling and then goes out of the opening. I don't want it kind of getting up here where we have our bed and stuff, you know? Alright, so that's a fireplace. It looks super weird, I know. No! No! I hate when that happens. I double-clicked on the brake. Happens, dude. Let's put our railing up here, too. And a small wall. Block it off. Again, don't want the smoke coming up here. This has to be the odd number for the railings. Alright. I broke this too. Let's light it. Always light it whenever you're done. Just saying. That way if you fall in, you don't die. Smoke is going up. We're good here. No smoke damage. It's going up to there. How does it look, though? That's the main thing. Not too bad. We'll do another set of the banners right here, too. I wanted to wait and make sure we had this all kind of sorted out with the chimney. But we'll do a set of the black ones right there. That'll kind of drape down. We'll do that before we go. And like I said, once we get the plain stuff, that'll look a lot better with the tar wood for that whole thing. But it kind of works, man. Then we can do all of our cooking right here. Come inside. You're wet. Need to dry off. Maybe need a buff for the heat. Stay right here. Then we'll have all of our cooking right here. And have access to go down here with the fire pit. Nice, man. Nice. Let's try to move our bed up there for the moment. See if we can actually sleep. I need the HUD on. Thank you. We'll take a nap and then kind of finish up a little bit of work on this before we go for the day. Still a ton left to do, man. The balcony is not as big as I thought it was going to be. Going to be honest with you. Kind of the way that it goes sometimes. But it should be big enough to get our stuff set up here for a buff. That might be too open. Oh, we're good. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I want to set the throne up. Kind of on the overhang that's going off the side of the wall. That's the main reason of having that kind of stick out. And then we need to get some of the rugs up here, too. And then all of our little stuff will be up here. Nice view of the garden. Nice view of that guy. What are you doing? Poof, he's gone. Daytime. Day 132. Can't wait to get this side over here also done. Alright, so, a little bit of tidy work before we go. We need to fix something up here I forgot to do. I need some scaffolding. Need to put this in the middle here. And we'll get our stuff for the black banners, get those set up, and I want to do a little bit of work with the framing. I'll frame all this in so it actually has a border. Makes it look a little bit better, you know? Alright, 2 banners, and we are done for the day. I did change out some of the cross beams. I'll show you real quick. Because I need the cross beam up there to attach this to. And then went ahead and just removed the one board I had under here and put those back up. I mean, it kind of works, man. It looks a little bit better, too. Not as cluttered up there. Raining again. That's the way that it goes. Every single day in Valheim. So, front of the base. Let's not go outside. Don't forget, we still got to do the overhang out here. We'll do that next video along with the backside. But front of the base. Windows look a lot better, too. Having the stone down here. Storage. Windows. Crafting. We will have some more lights on the beams there here soon, too. And that's the top part with the banners. Went ahead and capped off the top sides, too, up here. So framed that in. Framed in up here on the balcony, too. Got our fireplace. Good for making some food. We'll finish this off over here, too, next video. And then some of this will be closed in, and some will be open. Got to do some framework. And then again, a lot of this will look better. We'll have the corner pieces to kind of look like bracing up underneath once we get the tar unlocked. Need to figure out about a doorway. Not too sure what to do there. We still got to do the patio and then the extended roof right here. It should connect directly into that, I think. There's a lot of parts in here for doing your corners. The 26 and the 45, both ways. Out and in. Got our bed up here. It'll look a lot better once we get our rugs down, some of our storage, things like that. Maybe some of the armor stands up here as well. And then we got to set up all of our crafting for the cooking too. I'm hoping in here we should be able to hang the upgrade, and have it work. But that kind of works pretty good for the chimney. Goes right up into the roof. I like it, man. I like it. Dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. It's been a lot longer today for me than it has for you because a lot of that pause I did whenever I was trying to get stuff moved around, plus doing some of the building. But I like it, dude. It's a big but small base at the same time. Pretty large footprint, but should be enough room in here for everything once we get it all moved in. I'm excited, man. Can't wait to start decorating this place. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.